Welcome. I'm back with another chapter reading, another chapter full reading. You know what that is? Stolen legacy. Pick this up. Take pride in your heritage. Take pride in your ancestors. Take pride and respect in yourself. You feel me? Everything we done on this rock been duplicated, been taken, and made another culture's game. And that's the role we played in being ignorant. That's the role we played in being called and being showed that we're nothing but niggers. You got me? Niggers. Not Negroes, niggers. And if you look the definition of niggers up, ignorant. Ramsey the second, whatever the little boy name that was in Exodus, that that was Moses' brother. He was ignorant. He had the world, you feel me? He had the Mecca of the world at his control. But he just could not let these Jews free. He just could not get past not praying to Ra, but just praying to Amun. You feel me? He had that devil in him. He had that evil in him. Well, all he knew how to do is be a slave master. That's what he was good at. You feel me? Being a slave master. So I say this to you again. Have some pride in your heritage. Have some respect about yourself. Because see, if you've been following my readings, you will understand that long ago I explained to you. You have the right to pray to Ra. You have the right to pray to Amun. That's your choice. You feel me? That's your walk in life. But I'm going to say this to you right here. These Jews, they have a covenant with whom you pray to. You got me? You got me? We're Africans. We're not Jews. You understand? You get it? See, we drop on this rock with Satan. Yeah, the black man, the black woman, the black angel. You feel me? The black angel dropped on this rock with Satan, with Ra, with the devil. You got me? When those left Africa and went into another land, their pigmentation changed. You feel me? Everything about their pigmentation changed. Got me? And I'm going to say this to you, and I believe I said it before, that if you take a Jew and a Kenite and they make a baby, you got you an Egyptian. You understand me? A Egyptian. The nice hair, you feel me? Whether it's curly or straight, it's nice silky hair. They have a not pale skin, but a light colored skin. You feel me? And for me to be saying this, and I am a light fair skinned man, you would think I'm a Egyptian? I'm a Kenite. They just put my soul in this shell. You see what I'm saying? They put my soul in this shell. You got it? And I'm not racist. Never been a racist. I love all nationalities. I love all races. I love all cultures. You feel me? All of them. I'm just a person that stands on truth. I'm just a person that's going to tell you the truth, whether you like it or not. You feel me? And I already know that Jews and Kemites were sexing. Moses is the proof of that. Abraham, I don't know if it was his first kids, but the kids that were born before Moses was by a Kenite. You feel me? You getting this right? See, people been mixing cultures before the beginning of time. Got it? Got it? And if you really understand what I'm getting ready to say, and this don't have nothing to do with being gay. Woman is a culture. Men is a culture. Don't we mix? Don't we not mix? Let's go and get into this chapter, reading A Stolen Legacy. Part 2 of chapter 3 is circumstances of identity between the Egyptian and the Greek systems. The indictment and prosecution of Greek philosophers. The indictment and prosecution of Greek philosophers is a circumstance which is familiar to us all. Several philosophers, one after one, were indicted by the Athenian government on the common charge of introducing strange divinities. Anaxagoras, Socrates, and Aristotle received similar indictments for a similar offense. The most famous of these was that against Socrates, which reads as follows. Socrates commits a crime by not believing in gods of the city and by introducing other new divinities. He also commits a crime by corrupting the youth. You get it? Corrupting the youth. That was evil. Yeah, that was evil right there. Greek, he's Greek too. You know, he from over Europe. But that's evil to corrupt the youth. You feel me? And I'm going to say this to you. You know, so you can really get it. So you can really understand it. I don't know if these philosophers, Socrates, Plato, Anaxagoras, had kids of their own. But why would you go out here and corrupt someone else's child? You ain't nothing but the evil. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't nothing but the devil. So if you're going to tell me these Greeks was really learning our language, learning our culture to big us up, to big us Africans up, that's a lie. I just read it to you. Look what they done. I just read it to you. Look at what they done. Now, in order to find out what these new divinities were, we must go back to the popular opinion which Aristophanes in the clouds aroused against him. It runs as follows. Socrates is an evildoer who busies himself with investigating things beneath the earth and in the sky, and who makes the worse appear the better reason, and who teaches other these same things. It is clear then that Socrates offended the Athenian government simply because he pursued the study of astronomy and partly that of geology, and that the other philosophers were persecuted for the same reason. But the study of science was a required condition to membership in the Egyptian mystery system, and its purpose was the liberation of the soul from the 10 bodily fetters. And if the Greek philosophers studied the science, then they were fulfilling a required condition to membership in the Egyptian mystery system. And its purpose either through direct contact with Egypt or a school of lodges outside its territory. Now chapter 3 got a B. We just read A. And what I'm going to do, honestly speaking, that's one C, that's another C, another C, and then there go the D's. Yeah, there go the D's. Yep, that the D's. And okay, that was a 3. Good. A life of virtue was a condition required by the Egyptian mysteries as elsewhere mentioned. The virtues were not mere abstraction or ethical sentiments, but were positive values and virility of the soul. Temperance meant complete control of the passional nature. Fortitude meant such courage as would not allow adversity to turn us away from our goal. Prudence meant the deep insight that benefits the faculty of seership. Justice meant the unswerving righteous of thought and action. I agree. Furthermore, when we compare the two ethical systems, we discover that the greater includes the less. And that it also suggests the origin of the later. In the Egyptian mysteries, the neophyte was required to manifest the following soul attributes. Control of thought and control of action, the combination of which Plato called justice. The unswerving righteous of thought and action. Steadfastness of purpose, which was equivalent to fortitude. Identity to temperance, an attribute obtained in the mystery system. The combination of which, prudence or deep insight and graveness that benefited the faculty of seership. Other requirements in the ethical system of the Egyptians' mysteries were freedom from resentment when under the experience of persecution and wrong. This was not known as courage. Confidence in the power of the master, and confidence in one's own ability to learn, both attributes being known as fidelity. Readiness or preparedness for imitation. Well, I'm getting tired. I ain't gonna BS you. I'm falling asleep on you. I've been pushing myself to get this reading, and I'm gonna get this last paragraph done. And it starts off, Mysteries of Egypt. When the pupil is ready, then the master will appear. This was equivalent to a condition of efficiency at all times, for less than this pointed to a weakness. It is now quite clear that Plato drew the 4 cardinal virtues from the Egyptian 10. Also, the Greek philosophy is the offspring of the Egyptian mystery system. I apologize to you for, getting quiet and taking time to catch back up where I'm at. But like I said, I'm a little tired. I said I'm gonna get in here, get this done so I can get this back up on my calendar as done, as uploaded. So you take care. You always remember to have some self-respect. Always remember to have some dignity for yourself in the black community. Always teach your babies about the 400 years of slavery our ancestors went through. Because see, your baby's going to recognize the change in America before you do. As they just said, the Greeks, their philosophers, they corrupted babies. You feel me? So when I tell you your baby is going to find out first before you do, there you go. And if your baby don't come and talk to you about it, there's a problem with you and your baby. Your baby should have enough confidence, enough love, enough trust to come talk to you about anything. Especially when they're little kids. I get when they're grown because they're trying to hide some things they do, trying to hide some things they said. I get that. But when they a baby, come on. Anywho, I am the Nasty Pastor. Please go to my YouTube channel, Only Faith Ministry, Kemet Edition. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Run it up. I am the Nasty Pastor, and I'm out.